Yeah, when it's dogum, I on down completely.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. I'd like to give you a quick report on what is happening in Imo State, where Operation Golden something has been started or declared, where soldiers are already helping to, do one or two things. But then the situation in Imo, to be precise, is not funny. Also, there was a situation whereby gunmen attacked a campaign ground of the Afghan. There also in the southeast. That's against the election of Anambra coming up on November 6th. Well, I'll be showing you a video quickly. I'll show you this video. It's just about 3 minutes thereabouts. I'll show you that video, and that summarizes what is going on in Imo. To be precise, Izombe, Oguta in Imo is deserted as soldiers order shoot at sight. 3 dead, especially as you will see in this video. We already do graphics, pictures are there, so you might just excuse yourself if you cannot handle some of these things. Well, as given to us by the Sahara reporters, credit to Sahara reporters. I think we're supposed to give credit to Sahara reporters. So let's do that before we run ahead. All right. Thank you very much to Sahara reporters for giving us this report. The Izombe community, the Oguta local government area of Imo State has been deserted following the alleged onslaught of Nigerian soldiers against residents. Now, I will be very, very careful in my use of words because matters like this are very, very sensitive. Yes, they are serious matters, but they are very, very sensitive matters. I also need to be very, very careful for security reasons. So we also need to be very careful at ONIF TV so that we do not do the wrong things, at the wrong time. The atmosphere is tensed in the southeast at the moment. Houses are being burnt. Several houses are already being burnt. And I would say some things. I would say some things. I wouldn't have expected it to come this far, and considering history, we shouldn't have allowed history to repeat itself. Now, people thought the soldiers were sent in to come and take care of the place so that people can return home, for Christmas. Is that not what the governor said? That's what the governor said. But when the governor was giving that speech, I was smiling. I was wondering, who is this man? Who is he talking? Does he think he's talking to babies for Christmas in October? Already deploying soldiers to that place when there is no war? Yes, I know there has been some unrest in that part. There have been killings, there have been activities of unknown gunmen in that part of the country. For quite some time, there has been the IPOB sit at home. All of these things, it's telling on the people. It's telling on the people. Somebody, we did some videos some time back. Some people will abuse you online. On social media, some people will say all sorts of things to you. But I tell you, and I like some of the comments that I got, that some people stay abroad doing videos, inciting videos that are not civil, and they are abroad. The people here are the people in town here are the ones suffering it. I love the comments that I saw in one of those videos. One of the comments, the man said, "Thank you very much." He said, "We are the ones here. We are the ones facing it." Do you know what it means for a community to become a ghost town? But do you know what it means for a community to be deserted? You're going to see people's houses. Several people missing. People killed. Young boys. And some of you will see that abroad. You see that abroad and be sending inciting messages, inciting videos, saying all sorts of things. And the people here are the ones suffering it. Look at your brothers and sisters. Look at them. Look at them. This is not what we bargained for. This is not what is expected of us. We didn't bargain for this. Forget leadership. I'm not talking to. I'm not going to see anything against the president. See anything against the governor. I'm talking to we the people. I'm talking to you. Let's borrow ourselves some things. No person where they are alive, they still say something they achieved. When you go on the war front, hey, we not agree. Power, one bullet, the guy is down. He agree or be no agree. He agree or be no agree. He go continue, we no go agree for wherever he be. Sincerely speaking, you might not agree with me. But I tell you, the cost of peace is far cheaper than the cost of war. You won't like it. And I mean, look at it. Look at your brothers and sisters. You sit in palaces in the UK. You sit in palaces in the US. In some part of the world. Beautiful houses. Enjoying yourself. Doing inciting videos. Causing problem for people who are at home. And some stupid, dull-headed people, boys and girls who are supposed to face life squarely, fighting for one thing. I believe something in life. Whatever will be, will be. Whatever will be, will surely be. It's not an issue. You will not call for certain things before they happen. You will not be the one to call for it. These are things you refuse to realize. You refuse to agree that the script of our lives have been written long before the creation of the world. You put aside the scriptures. You put aside the scripts and you are acting. There is no way you will not act, of course. So many of you are marching to hell, and on your way, by the time you land on that side, people say, you are here already. So early. So early. You died so early. The cost of peace is cheaper, by far cheaper, than the cost of war. If you say you will not agree, look at your brothers now. Look at them. I will show you video now. I will show you video. I will show you video. I will show you video. I'll show you video. The cost of peace, I say it again, is by far cheaper than the cost of war. Why don't you allow God to play his own role in this matter? You think you can fight for yourself? You think you can fight for yourself? Let's see the video together. Let's watch this very, very short video, though not a very, very interesting one. But I just have to show you. I don't have a choice.
For shoot and cut you. Izombe.
This one don't fear me. I don't run.
Eh? Wallahi sun gudu. Wallahi sun gudu. This is our motto. They don't know. They don't know. Let's go. Let's go. Muje. Let's go. 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 Yes. Let's go. They are father. They are father.
Where? Anybody seeking?
Look, you have make I show my face. Make I show my face. Who pays for all this? Whose life, whose bodies are those? Who pays for this? Somebody's son? Somebody's father? A breadwinner? Breadwinners? Lifeless. Because of what's now they use na hand draw. Now they use na hand draw. I know they talk to a group of people. So if you like, you abuse me, now you sabi. I'm not talking to a group of people. I'm talking to individuals. Borrow yourself sense. Withdraw yourself from this matter. If you are going to win at all, must it be your generation? Who says it must be your generation? Some people started this thing and I'm sure they regretted it. Did you not see your brethren packing their things out of town? I will show you more. I'll show you. I think you heard that instruction. Whoever you see, shoot, kill. It didn't say shoot, kill. There's a difference between shoot and kill. You can shoot somebody on the leg and the person still survives. Whoever you see. That's what is happening. It's not interesting. No. In the video you see some agitated soldiers were seen shouting their father. Anyone you see, they were reportedly angered by the action of some unscrupulous elements who allegedly burnt the vehicle of the soldiers. Also, 3 cups of residents were seen on the ground as one of the soldiers said in pidgin, "No be that Igbo boy be this." You could recognize him. Residents were also seen carrying their luggages, fleeing the community on foot to avoid being victims of the attack. A voice was heard saying, "This one is still burning. All the houses were burnt. They burnt down everywhere. They have destroyed everything. All the houses were burnt down. Nothing remains." I will show you that video. I need to show you. I will show you. I'll show you. Don't be in a hurry. Yes, it's a short one, but I'll show you. Another resident said, Nigerian army is committing genocide in southeastern Nigeria, ordering kill on sight after a mob killed a soldier who shot an innocent man dead. The cost of peace is by far cheaper than the cost of war. Let's go for peace. Let's go for peace. Raise the banner of peace. Let things play out. Nothing good comes out of this. Nothing good comes out of things like this. He said these same soldiers will apologize for mistakenly killing an innocent civilian in the northern Nigeria while fighting Islamic terrorist Boko Haram. But in the southeast, they will order them to shoot at anyone. Ethnic cleansing is happening in Nigeria. Many people are missing and more than 100 houses burnt to ashes. That's a report we gathered Two, it's our reporters that earlier reported how villagers of the Izombe community deserted their homes over fear, trailing the alleged killing of security personnel and a youth. According to reports, the personnel on Friday confronted the youth allegedly engaged in oil bunkering and in the village and killed him. The killing reportedly forced the youths to descend on the security personnel and kill them. For how long will we do this? Maybe you should just watch the remaining part of the video before me I go. But my message is clear.
They burned down everywhere. All the houses was burned down. All the houses might end up in place.
They destroy villages on this month. Oil and gas, and destroy. I can. Maga France is their house. They destroy everything. Everything, both by motor, everything that back there. Everything.
Yeah, when Asian dog abandoned it down completely. All the houses was burned down. All the houses was burned down. Nothing remained. Nothing remained. Nothing remained. Nothing remained. Everywhere was burned down. Nothing remained. As you can see.
Wow, that kind of thing. Wow. Good dog, and I want you. Oh, no, no, oh.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Huh? Everywhere deserted. Everywhere deserted. This is not funny. This is not funny. I am not saying that what the Nigerian soldiers are doing are okay. I'm not. They are working on instruction. Whoever gave the instruction, I don't care. They are working on instructions. They didn't just come out from their barrack and they were looking for where to go. Let's go to Southeast and Gaza. No. An order. They are working on instructions. Working strictly on instructions. Spare your own life. I'll talk say, every person where they are alive. 9 days, write down the plate number of vehicle where hit them. Now because then you are alive, that's why you dey write plate number. Okay, now EKY 620. Sorry if that's your plate number, but it's not. You didn't hit anybody, and you will not hit anybody. Well, you get what I'm trying to say. Let's talk to ourselves seriously. When I see, now we do some videos and I see the response of some people, they will abuse you from that. I just look at some people and I'm just like, what? So dumb? Are you so dumb that you do not have value for your own life? If they don't value you, don't you value yourself? Don't you value your own life? Don't you have value for yourself? I have value for my life. I have value for my life. I have value. And so the values I place on my life will make me to obey the road safety. The value that I place on my life, not the fear of road safety, but the value I place on my life. It will make me to obey police orders. The value I place on my life. Not in an environment such as we are. Permit me to use such word. Not in such an environment where things are just getting balanced. A lot of things are out of place. Government is just trying to, trying to balance. A nation where fuel is budgeted for generators in the state house. That's the one that you want to say you want electricity to. I don't like people deceiving themselves. We are struggling. Have value for your life. That's my closing remark. Have value for your life. Now, the value you now place on your life will make you to say, have you thought about the economic bankruptcy that has occurred in the Southeast? I was sharing with some people over the weekend. I said, even though some of those things are not too, we said they are not original, but we know a lot of things that come from Aba. Now that market has been closed down for God knows how long. In the name of sit at home, one thing. Who is it affecting? Who are the people that are being killed? Your people, your brothers, your sisters. Let's stop this. Let's stop it. Please, let us stop it. And have value for our lives. Place a value on your own life. He says, love your neighbor as yourself. So the love must begin with you. How you treat your neighbor shows the value that you place on yourself. I won't say more than that. But I'm pained. I'm deeply pained by what is happening to our people in the Southeast. People who know nothing about the situation. People who are not in support of one thing, one secessionist and all of it. No agitators, they are not in support. They are the ones suffering for it now. Because some unscrupulous people will not just borrow themselves grain. They carry gun give you, young boy. When are supposed to arrange as your life go better, and carry gun give you bullets, go they kill people. You to get good. God gun you down now. Continue they kill. Seriously, it's painful. It's painful, and it all has to stop. It should stop. Remember. The cost of peace is by far cheaper than the cost of war. Make your choice. He said, I lay before you this day life and death. Choose ye this day life. I am begging you. And so that before the end of this month, the soldiers will say, there is no reason for us staying in this place again. Let's return to our barracks. They are peaceful and wonderful people. What is unknown government? Let's stop this now, please. Please. What you are looking for, if it is for you, you will eventually get it. You will not need to shed anybody's blood. You can't be shedding blood and still. Who are the people that will now own the place? Who are the people that will now live in the community where you kill everybody? Who will be left? And that brings me to the story of the nations that put themselves together to come and fight Jehoshaphat. They killed themselves. Everybody killed himself up to the last person. Nobody was left. Nobody was left. And so who now enjoys who enjoyed it? It was the children of Judah that were now in their spoils. May another not take your land. Let the story not be that it was some people that were fighting for this land, but something. Let me tell you once again, the Nigeria army work by order. They are following orders. So the gun you see in the hand is not a walking stick. They are trained to kill people, not to kill goats or not to kill animals. Can you imagine in the process of this operation, Operation Golden, this dance or something? Can you imagine the process? They see somebody is going with a gun, he sees a goat on the way. You know, he will just push the goat off the way. And it's the person that is his target. And if that be the case, I'll borrow myself some brain and do the right thing. Peace be restored back to those places, those communities. If you are restored back to those places in the name